morning, everyone. I hope it's a beautiful morning for you all. And it's a very unique and a very amazing opportunity to be here and talk about smart mobility and sustainable transportation. The moment I was told about this particular conference, you will not believe I canceled 3 others because I was so excited to come here and talk, because this is exactly what we are at the private office are working on since past 2 years. Let me start with a quick introduction. So there are a few of you who know me already. There are a few who don't know me. Myself, Zulfiquar Ghadiyali. I'm a fifth generation businessman, besides handling and taking care of all the operations of and businesses of the royal family of His Highness Sheikh Tahnun bin Saeed bin Tahnun Al Nahyan, who is the grandson of Sheikh Tahnun bin Mohammed, the ruler's representative for Al Ain. My job involves two things. First of all, taking care of the family's investment and growing its wealth. And on the other hand, since it's a royal family, help establish contacts and relationships with different countries of the world to engage at a bilateral level in different ways, involving politics, involving economy and social trends and technological advancements. We have been also responsible and instrumental in growth of various enterprises and companies across the Middle East, because we've supported a lot of companies to come here and set up their offices and businesses, and thereby we help them to exponentially grow in this region. Since we are talking today about smart mobility, it just brings me back to a couple of decades back when one of our businesses developed a technology to build the containers for trucks, which traditionally is built from steel, which makes the transportation and the cost of transportation very high. And also, because of certain amount of weight that a truck can carry, the container size itself was making it difficult to actually transport the goods. And then we realized that we developed a technology based on aluminum and, well, technically we'll call it aluminum composite. I don't want to talk about the ingredients that go in it. But that composite actually helped to bring down the weight of the container by almost 200 kilograms. And thereby now you could put 200 kilograms more of goods to be shipped, thereby adding value to the profits. And I'm talking about 2 decades back when we developed this technology in Canada. So since then, what has happened is somebody asked me, so what do you think about future? Is it going to be non-carbon? I'm like, yeah, it should be non-carbon. Or are we going to go back to the bullock carts and horse carts? I'm like, no, cow farts have been the major reason for global warming. So we cannot go back to the bullock carts as well. So a lot of people think like, okay, if it's not going to be the carbon, it has to be going back to primitive ages. No, because we've got a lot of renewable sources of energies that have been combined with the transportations. And we have been very proud to be investor and partner with an American company called U-Haul. I don't know if you have heard of it. That's one of our sponsored company in the UAE, and also we are partners in some of the technology developments. And we realized how easy it was to incorporate transportation at every doorstep, to bring the transportation and the mobility to each and every person in the US that we experimented with. It's a very cumbersome job. I mean, if you want to move from one place to the another, all you need is to call someone and you're at the mercy of the person and the logistics company. But U-Haul allowed you to just go to a nearest gas station, get a container or a trailer, and just hook it to your Toyota or your truck, and you could move it yourself. And that was a journey where it all started from, all the way to now going into, so this is what I'm talking about, what we've been doing in past 2 decades. In past 2 years, what we've been seeing is the trend moving more towards the drone deliveries. And we were very happy to see how we could easily incorporate this technology with the transportation. Why it was important for us? Because one of the technology that we launched, it's a marriage between logistics transportation and artificial intelligence backed by augmented reality. And to support that technology, we had to come up with something unique. Otherwise, there is no difference between me and Amazon or all those people competing in that space. So we came up with a very unique concept of delivery by drones, and inshallah, hopefully, we'll be one of the first companies in the UAE to launch it very soon as well. Let me not do much of a talking on this particular topic because it might just bring you back into the loops. Can I request a small video which can give you a hint of what we exactly did, and then I will continue my address after that. This is one of our company. It's called Cinema. Please have a look at the video. This lady walking is an artificial avatar of my founder, Madam Daphne.
Slow heart, the rhythm of a blood drum. I don't want you to go. I need more of you in my life. Nobody should be alone. Please let me take you home tonight. Don't you know that don't you know I want you so bad?
Thank you for being patient viewer of this video. This was the only thing I could brag about. The rest all is classified. So thank you for watching this. What has happened in this video is you've seen an artificial avatar of a person going to shop, going to entertain herself into a park, and going to watch a movie. And then she also went to the opera. What we did with our technology by using a 16-dimension technology was what we exactly tried to achieve is what you do at the moment is you go on Amazon and you just click what you want. Look, I'm not biased against Amazon type of websites basically. And you're just swiping what you want to buy, and you look at something which looks orange to you, but it turns out to be red when it actually delivered to you. And there are various factors which goes against the whole shopping experience, so-called. Our scientist and our team of mathematicians, we developed an algorithm whereby we could allow you to create your artificial avatar, which on your behalf will go shopping. And it will not just go shopping, but it will go to watch a movie, and it will go to operas, it will go to various parks and various cities across the world. We have partnered with almost all the top brands of the world, and Samsung is our proud partner for our cell phone distribution. And we also made joint ventures with Lionsgate and Warner Music and Warner Brothers. The idea was to control the media content up to 95 to 98%. Thereby, you have a situation where Netflix, for the first time in their annual report, has called us the major disruption and the largest, biggest competitor to them as of now. And the idea is to take over the entire online market for the online channels and an app for shopping, as well as a satellite channel. We are almost very close to taking over one of the satellite channel, which is into the fashion stream. And thereby idea is to become the largest media conglomerate in the world so far. But what we're doing, in order to achieve that aim, we had to be doing something next and not what is the best. And the next practice was, we can deliver you in half an hour, in exactly 30 minutes, wherever, whatever you want. Of course, you pay the price for it, but this is what you get when you have Cinema with you. We have also been very lucky to be part of development of various drone projects and something in the aerospace, because we believe transportation is the key for any economy success. I mean, if you trace back 300 years, the American economy actually boasts itself for the road networks and the network of infrastructure that they created. I'm very happy that I'm still living in a city called Dubai, which is one of the top 3 smart cities in the world. And why it is smart? Because you can predict at what time you will arrive. Like when I came here today, I told Nacho I will be here in 20 minutes. And I was exactly here in 20 minutes. Why I'm able to do that? Because of the smart roads and the transportation system Dubai has created. It's just the way the roads have been designed in this particular city, which most of us don't realize it. I mean, if I would be in somewhere else, anywhere else apart from Dubai, I will never be in a position to commit a time. And this is what transportation and logistics well-planned will help you to achieve. In my opinion, as an Abu Dhabi, as sitting in the Royal Office, we were very lucky that we were the first people that Hyperloop actually approached and moved. And I was just telling Mr. Salim that, and then the conversation was, why would they come first here? Because they believe this is the place where any madness will be accepted. And the weirdest idea will be first executed. That's the mandate. So when people come up with ideas on various concepts, this is the first place they think of coming to, and rightly so. We have this beautiful event today happening here in terms of the aim and objective, which is sustainable development. What I've realized also is that especially in given the scenarios in the global economies like China developing Belt and Road initiatives and the expansion of road networks across the world, it's very imperative for our governments to realize that just expanding roads and just building networks is not going to help them. We need to come up with solutions which will help make optimal use of these roads and networks. And then there are various technologies which can be adopted to reduce the burden and thereby decrease the carbon footprint of various countries and geographies. I'm here very much to support initiatives and look at concepts which are at development stage or have been executed or already up and running. We want to work together with you as a Raval office, and we want to partner with you. We want to be investors with you. We want to be part of your journey. So if you have any ideas where we can partner with you or cooperate with you, we'll be very happy to work with you. And we've also been involved in various technologies on aerospace side, which I'm constrained in terms of the classification of the information. But it's a technology that we have developed which will help make UAE the cheapest, mind my words, cheapest missions to the space. At the moment, the cheapest will be, I think, the PSLV of the Indian ISRO. But I think with the technology that we have developed, we'll be able to perhaps reduce the cost more than that. And these are the technologies that we are working on right now, because as horizontal transportation goes, we're more worried about the vertical transportation going as well. So given my constraints, I think I would like to stick to what I've just said, but thank you for your patient hearing. Any questions, I'll be very happy to answer at later stages. Thank you so much. Thank you very much.